Prince Harry and wife Meghan are facing a council tax bill of £103,995 on their Californian mansion. Documents uncovered by the Sunday Mirror show the 2021-22 charge from Santa Barbara County came in 2 installments of £51,978. The fee, double what experts had estimated, is based on the value of the property in swanky Montecito. The couple, who quit royal duties as part of a move to the U.S., bought the 9-bed, 13-bathroom home in June 2020 for around £11.5 million, with the mortgage thought to be £7.4 million. Previous owner Sergei Grishin, a Russian businessman, had paid £17 million a decade earlier. The first installment of the tax bill was due on December 10, the second on February 1, with a 10% penalty for any bills not paid by April 11. A source said, "The bill is a huge sum, but it's peanuts in relation to their earnings." Local experts say the Tuscan-style mansion, built in 2003 and 80 miles north of LA, is now worth £19.4 million. It has a library, gym, cinema room, spa, pool, tennis court, guest house and a playground for children Archie, 2, and Lilibet, 8 months. But last month it was claimed the Sussexes, who have deals with Netflix and Spotify worth around £118 million, were looking to sell. Harry, 37, also faces a huge income tax bill in April now he is resident in the U.S. His team was approached for comment. In the other hand, royal author Clive Irving, who has released an updated version of his book The Last Queen, said the royals had weathered Megxit quite well. Asked how damaging the Sussexes' departure had been for the monarchy, Mr. Irving told, "I think it is greatly overblown. If you look at the effects of it on the institution itself, I think they've weathered it quite well. I think it's a question of the relationship of the two brothers and they seem to be being reconciled now. I think that Meghan raised a very important issue about the lack of diversity in the staffing of the palace. The palace must reflect the world outside, not the world inside, and they still haven't made that adjustment. But I think the two boys are going to get together again, they're kind of natural companions." And that of course brings up the issue of Diana and Diana's legacy. It's astonishing how long-lived that legacy of Diana is. Diana is a reminder of a person who was very modern, open-minded and gave a completely relevant shine to the whole monarchy, and that's got to be rediscovered somewhere. I don't think it's going to be rediscovered by Charles and Camilla, but it could be rediscovered by William and Kate. Harry and Meghan announced bombshell plans to step back as senior royals in January 2020. The couple quit their working roles 2 months later in March 2020. The Sussexes are now pursuing new lives of personal and financial freedom across the pond. They made a series of explosive claims about the monarchy during their Oprah Winfrey interview last March. Speculation is high over whether they will return to Britain for the Queen's Platinum Jubilee celebrations in June. But a visit by Harry, Meghan and their 2 children Archie and Lily is looking unlikely, as the Duke is in a legal battle with the Home Office in a row over police protection in the UK. Harry is suing over a decision not to allow him to pay for police protection for his family while in the country. Besides, speaking on the Royal US podcast, royal author Christopher Anderson claimed that Harry had removed himself from the royal institution. "He's out of the picture now, he can't even get royal protection anymore," the royal commentator began. Christopher suggested that Harry had been criticized for his court case, claiming that Prince Charles had quietly invited his son to stay with him at Clarence House, meaning he would be under his father's protection. The royal author acknowledged that Harry may have been spooked after he was reportedly pursued by paparazzi after returning to the UK to unveil a statue commemorating his late mother, who died in a crash back in 1997 after being followed by press cameras. But, Christopher went on to claim that there was little sympathy within the royal institution for the ex-royal. He added, "I think there's an element here of those are the rules, and of punishment. You've made your bed and now you have to lie in it, that's the attitude of the monarchy." And, with Prince Philip's memorial service coming up at the end of next month, the royal commentator emphasized that Harry's legal battle had left him in a tricky position. "I don't see him going because it would undermine his case that there is still a threat to his safety and the safety of his family," he claimed. "However, that will only deepen the wound, widen the chasm between him and his family. If he does get royal protection, I think it would kind of be an acknowledgement by the Crown that he is still a working member of the family, so it's an interesting PR game as much as anything else."